Hey guys, Matt with CJ Off-Road here. Now I'm in the middle of installing a brand new lift kit on my 2020 Jeep Gladiator, and I decided to throw on a set of these Fox 2.0 performance shocks. These Fox 2.0 shocks feature an aluminum body, a very aggressive design, and a 5/8 inch shaft. These are a very well designed shock that absorbs a lot of the road noise as well as that vibration, and also gives you good control when you're off-road. These are a highly recommended shock, and I'm going to be putting them on my Jeep today as we're in the middle of installing a lift kit. Now, if you have a different lift kit or you even have a stock ride height and are looking to improve your shocks, definitely check these out on our website, as you can get different lengths and different applications if you have a Gladiator, a JK, or even a JL. But today we're going to show you how to throw these on here and get them onto our Jeep. We've already removed these shocks here. We'll show you a short clip on how to do that, and then we'll throw these in and get it done. Next, we're going to move on to our lower shock mount, and that's going to use an 18 mil socket as well as an 18 millimeter box wrench. And more than likely, you won't be able to get the bolt out yet without prying up on the bottom of the shock. So we're just going to let that sit like so. And Brennan's actually going to reach up there since it's pretty tall and I'm a little bit shorter. So he's going to remove the 18 mil up top, and that's the last bolt holding on the shock there. And this is a long bolt, guys, too, so don't worry if you feel like you're loosening it and loosening it. It's just a bolt. The other side is threaded, so it'll just come right out, and then we can set the shocks aside as well. So we've got the shock in place here, and we are installing the upper long bolt. I did leave the strap on the shock as well, just that way we can cut it, and then it'll kind of shoot down very slowly, and we can get that lower shock bolt in as well. Now, I will tell you guys that something we are facing with the Fox shocks is they are very tight tolerances. The upper shock bolt will fit. However, it's really tight, so you know you're gonna have a good fitment in there and it's not gonna wobble around, but it's a tight fit, so just be prepared for that. Now, we are using an 18 millimeter box wrench to get this back on, and like I said, the tolerance made it a little tricky, so Brendan came over and just smacked it in, but they are tight, but it's definitely gonna get you a nice secure shock. Now we're gonna go ahead and cut the band and just let this go down, and then we'll actually be using the lower shock bolt that's included with our lift kit. But if you have a standard short arm kit or a standard lift kit that doesn't have larger control arms like this, just use your factory shock bolt. So right here, we've got the lower shock bolt installed. Now we're gonna go ahead, and this kit actually uses a 19 mil for both of them, but your factory will just be an 18 and an 18, and we'll get these tightened up to factory spec. All right, guys, so that wraps up the short installation of the Fox Performance 2.0 shocks on our brand new Jeep Gladiator. Now, we are installing this with a brand new lift kit too, so it's a great time to upgrade your shocks. However, if you have a stock Jeep, it's also great to upgrade them to the Fox shocks. You get a much better ride. With the Rubicon, you do get Fox shocks from the factory in the Gladiator, so if I'm gonna lift it, I might as well keep it with the same brand. Overall, guys, this takes about 10 minutes to swap them out, and if you just have a factory Jeep and don't have an aftermarket lift kit, use all your stock hardware and you don't need any extra parts to get this done. Till next time, guys, hope you guys are staying safe, and make sure you stay tuned. We have a full install video coming for the lift kit and a lot of other parts for this Gladiator, so make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.